Michael Jones with Variety here with Billy Gibbons of ZZ Top, a Texas native who was honored last night with the Fancy Award.
Indeed.
But you only got one, and there's three of you.
And there's three of us.
Yeah.
We flipped a coin. Dusty Hill, the other bearded member,
Right.
along with our drummer, Frank Beard, the man with no beard, and yours truly, decided we would toss the coin.
Yeah. So did you take it home and then split it in thirds, and you each have a piece
We
of it?
decided, look, there's two sides of a film can.
Right.
And they had a piece of rope, so we're going to flip over that. It's a piecemeal.
It's a piecemeal.
We were recipients by proxy, piecemeal proxy.
Mm-hmm. And reason you got the Texas Film Hall of Fame award was because you guys you were born and raised in Houston, right? Or no?
Yes, well,
Yeah.
all three of us are from Texas, and we're scattered about the country as musicians. As the old story goes, we live in a Holiday Inn. It just keeps changing towns.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Texas is still a big part of our present-day form of living, and it's remained a source of inspiration to keep doing what we get to do.
Mm-hmm. So tell me the origins of ZZ Top. It was came out of your brain, and you found these two musicians to collaborate with you. Where did the musical inspiration come from originally?
Well, the inspiration came from what we determined was the mutual shared inspiration derived from that great American art form called the blues. And we decided that we would prefer making an attempt to interpret in the best manner possible a version of that great American art form. So that is the backbone.
So was that some of your earliest musical inspirations when even growing up were blues artists?
Indeed.
Houston's got a fantastic blues tradition.
Well, Texas is an eclectic place it provides an eclectic range of musical selections that can influence you one way or another. You can't leave out country. You really can't leave out anything. It runs the gamut from high society symphonic orchestral movements all the way down to our favorite brand of expression would be Lightnin' Hopkins, Jimmy Reed, Howlin' Wolf, B.B. King, Albert King, Freddie King, all the Kings, and the list. Albert Collins. The list goes on and on.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Where did some of the iconography come from in terms of ZZ Top? I mean, you guys are known for, in the early days of MTV, those your videos kind of defined that time. In the car and the keychain and all that. Is that something that you guys came up with? The car and the women and the keychain?
Well, we had the luxury of working with a great director, Tim Newman, who had a great sense of vision to begin with. We somewhat stumbled into MTV's early days. In fact, I recall Frank giving me a ring late in the evening, and he said, you better tune in. There's a great musical event unfolding. And I said, oh, yeah, okay. And sure enough, we were watching this procession of music acts after music acts after music acts. 6 hours later, I called him and I said, this is a great show. When is it over? Only to find out that there was this new broadcast channel running 24/7 called MTV. And very shortly thereafter, we were entering the field with the first single release track from Eliminator, Gimme All Your Lovin', which was met with a marginal amount of success, which was later followed with Sharp Dressed Man, and then the crown jewel was Legs. So that made up a trilogy that remains.
Yeah. What's next for you guys? You guys are going on tour pretty soon, right?
Touring the 2008 season is rapidly approaching. We'll be departing to return to the stage following the release of a new live DVD, which was filmed recently. And we'll be wrapping up some studio work prior
Mm-hmm.
to the departure.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of activity.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Billy Gibbons, thanks for coming by.
My pleasure, Michael.
Really good to meet you.
And being as that we're here for Variety in Austin, Texas during this great South by Southwest conference, perhaps we'll find time to slip away to San Antonio.
Yeah.
Get a little of that fine Mexican cuisine.
Absolutely.
Have
Absolutely.
mercy.
I am there.
All
yeah.
right. See ya.